Hello again. Now this is all that I know or that I've demoed with myself so far on using the new YouTube live streaming add a location tag. So a couple of days ago we had the creator blog, and that went through to a couple of fiddly bits about adding location tags, which was there we go. Now what happens with the location tag is what I found out by exploring is when we go to the help page, using the mobile YouTube app, you can either live stream or add a new video and then tag that location. So what does that actually mean in practice? From my point of view, what it means is that when you upload a video, here's one where I can create a title, it gives you the push pin and a location. Now that can be, as I found out by discovery, absolute any tag whatsoever. So you could imply that I was talking about, say, Columbia, Missouri, because I know people there. I'm not there, but I want to tag it about it, and I'll show you how that works in practice on what I've done. So for an example, going to my modest channel, what we get is, he says, that's very nice of you to network me out. Here we go. So here are my videos. Now yesterday I went out and live streamed a little nature reserve thing as a test. It was in 4 parts. I'll show you what it looks like, and what happened is that... Don't need that advertisement. So you see Chelmer Valley Local Nature Reserve. When we click it, what happens is that I've got 4 videos that are tagged with that exact location. Now the problem seems to be that when you go back and let's try it here, and when you go back to the Chelmer Valley Local Nature Reserve, when you click it, it doesn't tell you whether that's in England, Portugal, I don't know, America, Venezuela, I don't know, it just doesn't tell you, and you can't link back to it. But it does, I believe, bring in the database from Google Maps. So what does that mean in practice with a couple of examples? So here we are with a couple of videos that I've just uploaded. Now both of them are talking about Google Drive images and adding a targeted comment. So when I click on one, let me just hopefully pause it. Yeah, pause it. I've added, you can see in blue there near the top, the word Googleplex. Now I know full well that I'm not at the Googleplex in Mountain View, California, but when I click it, it does come up with things, videos that are tagged with that precise location, and you can see that my 2 are linked in it. So I'm just looking at the back dating here, and you've got the bottom one at 3 weeks. My point is, if you wanted to do something like a series of videos around a tag or a place, it might be helpful to people. I was thinking of something like, the upcoming Coachella music. If you're going to, do some video from that, it'd be nice to click on one link at YouTube and say, oh, I wonder what's going on down there, and have a look. Give you one other backtrack to it, because I tried literally stepping back in time and re-tagging, because if I edited any of my videos here, I can add a brand new tag or change it. Whether it shows up on the YouTube database is another thing, and I'm just going to go through because I'm looking for one in particular. Oh, come on. Sorry. Yeah, that's a good example. See this Vibrance HDR in the snow? When I click it, what you'll notice is once again it's brought up the Chelmer Valley Local Nature Reserve tag, but when I open up that list, that video has not been added. I've got my 4 recent ones, but not the archived one. And then on the final thing to finish this, without keep banging on about it, because we don't actually know, quite honestly, whether this is going to be a super successful venture for YouTube or not, but all we can do is give it a crack of the whip to test it out and see if it's useful. I think it could be quite useful. Here's a good example here where I've got, I'm going to use Seasons on the Green. I've made a video very clearly from that little village green. Oh, hopefully I won't get another copyright thing for that. And then you can see it says Rittle Green. Click it and you can see very clearly there are no results there, although I know I've tagged it because I've archived tagged it. I don't have access to some YouTube staffers to ask that question. I guess I could somewhere. But the point of it is this, and that is that it's a new thing. Have a go at it. If you want to, more importantly, what I found out is it says VOD creation flow, which means if you record a video or have a video on your phone, then when you upload it, then you can still add the tags, which is really important, because I thought you had to do it when you went live. That is not the case. Computer, I believe, it will say tough luck Billio. Well, it won't say that, will it? But my point is that it's only available on mobile as such. It won't say tough luck matey, come back in a while when we've built it for desktop. But the point of it is that iPhones and iPads, it says it, and Androids, you can do it as well. So there you go. The tags are clickable on desktop as well, and you can see them, but you can't actually change them or do anything with them. Right, that's me done, and thank you very much for listening or watching, and thanks AZ Screen Recorder.